Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Star Ocean Anamnesis and we will be doing our 1-year anniversary 5-star ace campaign draw. This is one of the sickest deals I've ever seen in this game. So for 5,000 gems, you're going to be getting 10 ace characters. That is absolutely wild. There's been no deal like this in the past where you're guaranteed that all characters that you summon are going to be not only just 5-star characters, but they're going to be ace characters. And remember that ace characters generally tend to be better than other 5-star characters. The only trade-off to this is that when you read the text in the very fine print right underneath that 10 ace characters line, it says does not include limited time characters. And unfortunately, for some people, that might actually be a reason to not buy into this banner. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the tier list. So this is the tier list that I use in order to kind of base my decisions on whether or not I think it is worth it for me to draw. Let me move my webcam here so you can kind of see the top row, or I'll move it over here. So this is pretty much the tier list I use to base my decisions on what characters I should get. I haven't been playing the JP version ever. I get some advice from a friend, but this is really the tier list that I use to base whether or not I should draw. And looking at that top row there, there's really no regular ace characters aside from just a handful. Most of them are limited time characters. So 2B is limited time, Halloween Millie, I believe, limited time, Blossom Maria. Really, when it comes to 5-star ace characters that you could draw from this banner that are in that top tier, so we have Roderick, we have an Awoken Maria, we have the Youth Sophia, and we have an Awoken Myuria. So out of those top tier characters, only 4 of them are available in this particular draw. And for the Maria and the Myuria, you have to awaken them, meaning you have to get all the awakening chips necessary to bring them up to that top tier. So we're really not looking at the best of the best when it comes to this ace character draw. However, if you look at that next row where it says ideal in most situations and needs a bit of team support, so you see a lot of those ace characters popping up in there. So for example, you see Dark Albel, you see an Awoken Fidel, you see Crow, you see Ashton, Miracle, an Awoken Diaz, an Awoken Nell, an Opera, Leon, who else? Fiore. So you see a lot of those ace characters showing up in that second column. So don't get me wrong, you're going to get a lot of good characters, and potentially you're getting limit breaks. It's going to give you more limit breaks towards ships for the deep space missions. But you're not getting the best of the best. So remember that the limited time characters tend to be the best of the best. Looking at that top row alone, there's so many limited time characters there. So there's 2B, there's Blossom Maria, there's Winter Fidel, there's Lazard from the Valkyrie Profile campaign, there's 9S. So there's a lot of limited time characters. So if you're like me who's free to play, you might be better off just saving your gems for something that shows up in those high tiers rather than pulling on this ace character draw where you might not get anything that you particularly need. So let's go ahead and bounce the internet back down here. For me personally, I'm going to pull on it because I could use the limit breaks for the deep space missions. I'm just curious, honestly. Like, this is the anniversary pull, and I am willing to pull on it if it's only a one-time only thing. But if you're willing to save and wait for those high-tier characters, or if you're waiting for some of the crossover series, like Resonance of Fate was one of the crossovers, Attack on Titan was one of the crossovers, if you're willing to wait for those and you want those units more, definitely wait, because this game is definitely about picking which units you like the best and making the most out of them, rather than saying, oh, this character's top tier, therefore you're going to be good. No, what's going to make you good at this game is going to be being good at the mechanics, working well with your team, knowing how the team works together, knowing what buffs you need, knowing what to go into missions with. So in this game, it's a lot better to be smart than it is to have better units. That's just my personal opinion. So if there's a character you're looking forward to, just save up. This isn't like a you have to do this deal, but I'm just really curious because it's the 1-year anniversary. I've been playing this game for a year, so I'm really excited to see what we can get off this ace character draw. So let's go ahead and do it. Let me say what I'm looking forward to. So I could go for another Roderick because I need to limit break him. Fate would always be cool. Fidel is cool. Let's see. Dark Albel would be pretty fun. Diaz is pretty good because Diaz is definitely one of the better awoken characters. Who else? I could always go... No, I think my Maria is actually maxed, so I don't need that. I could go for a Youth Sophia because that would be pretty sweet. I love Star Ocean 3, so Youth Sophia would be pretty great. I could limit break another Sophia. That'd be awesome. I could limit break Arena, an Eve, so... Aurelia, so that'd be pretty cool. It's pretty cool to think that you get those limit breaks, and you know, increase the number of, well, you get closer to deploying another ship in deep space. Alright, enough talk. Let's go ahead and do it. So let's see if we can hit any of those characters I described. Oh, this is going to be a great screen to look at. Look at all those 5-star characters. My gosh, it's actually pretty exciting to see that many. Alright, so the first one we're going to get is Fidel. Alright, not bad. Pretty cool start. We start off with Star Ocean 5. So this is a limit break 5 for us. So we've got 5 more until he's maxed out. Our next character is going to be Arena. Okay, cool. So we got Arena, which was something I was hoping for. I'm really hoping for the Youth Sophia, though. I actually didn't realize she wasn't a limited edition character. I thought she was a limited time only character. So that's pretty cool that we got Arena. We got a... Wait a minute. This is a different type. Is this what Diaz looks like? No, I feel like he has a different... No, that's just the regular Diaz. Okay. Maybe I just don't see his character as often to, like, really identify him. Like, he definitely looked like he had a lot more black on him. We got a Cliff, which is pretty cool. Again, I love Star Ocean 3, so to get our Fists of Fury guy going here is actually pretty cool. This is actually this is the second time we've gotten him. All right, cool. Cliff's not the character I want to limit break anyways. We got a Crow, which is pretty cool. Remember that Crow showed up on the sort of the top tier ranks, so in that like second row of stuff. So it's pretty cool that we got to limit break Crow. For our next one, we are getting... Please, give us a Youth Sophia. Oh, no, another Cliff. No. We don't want multiple Cliffs. Oh, my gosh. We either want characters we don't have, or we want characters we want. And I know that's a really bad way to explain it, but let's see. Okay, so we got an official Anne, which is pretty cool. Star Ocean 5, definitely not the top of my list. It was kind of a short game. But it's a character we didn't have, so that's actually pretty cool. I can appreciate that. We got a Miracle, again, showing up on those top tiers, so that's pretty cool that we got a Miracle. This is limit break 1 for her, so the second time we've gotten her. I think we've only got 1 or 2 left. Another Rena. Okay, I could appreciate another Rena, because that gets us closer to limit breaking her, and then I think she has an awakened version, so that's actually getting us closer to that. And then an official Edge to wrap things up. I think that is officially the last one that we got from this ticket draw, which is actually pretty sweet. Again, we're getting more limit breaks, and that brings us closer to more deep space ships. So pretty cool stuff. I don't think any of it is particularly useful to me right now. It's definitely setting me up for later, but the fact that I can't use any of these resources right now, whereas I could have pulled from a banner that would have given me something I could use right away, kind of means that it sort of almost feels like a waste. Again, it was cool to do a draw where there are only 5 stars, but it sort of, again, feels like a waste just because I can't use any of the resources right now. Alright, so hopefully that helped you make some decisions on whether or not you should draw on that banner. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool we also get these commemorative hero and heroine draws because you're getting 1 guaranteed 5-star in all of them. I haven't really looked into the rest of the anniversary stuff, but we'll talk more about it either tomorrow or the day after, because I know they brought back all the missions, so if you're missing anything, you could definitely delve into those missions. And this game is one of those grindy games where it feels good, where you earn things, you do the grind, you get what you want. It's a good feel. It's a good gamer feel. It's definitely more of like an ancient gamer feel rather than like the immediate satisfaction that games kind of do right now. But with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. But as always, everyone, until next time, take it easy.